This program is produced by the volunteers of Tellico Village Broadcasting.
Hi everyone, welcome to the November show for the Tellico Community Players. I'm Lynn Willis, your host, and we've got a lot of information to give you today, and so pay attention, okay? With me today, to my right here, is Sue Ackerman. Sue is president of the Players and also director of our upcoming play, which we're going to discuss in detail in a few minutes. To her right is Rosie Sylvester. She's the secretary of the Players, and she is the prop coordinator and producer for this show coming up, which we'll talk about, as I said before. And Tony Licata, who is also a board member of the Players, and he is the stage manager for this upcoming play. And we'll tell you all about the play in a second. But first of all, I'd like to tell you about our season tickets. They're on sale now. You can look on our website, Tellico Community Playhouse. And when you buy a season ticket for our 5 major stage productions for 2020, you get to pick your seat for each of the shows, the night that you would like to come to the shows, and you've got them reserved and paid for, and they're all reserved for you, waiting for you to come in. You can get them online. And so there's no need to come into a box office. It just gives you a sense of feeling happy that you know you don't have to worry about getting tickets because you have them. Most of our shows almost sell out every time. We sell over 90% of the tickets in our theater. So a lot of people get to a situation where tickets aren't available. You get your season ticket, they will be available. Again, Tellico Community Playhouse. Go online, you pick your seat, your date, and everything works out great for the season tickets. I think season tickets, I'm not sure of the exact date, but they're basically on sale through the month of January. Now, let's tell you about what's happening in a couple of weeks. We're doing a play called The Christmas Bells. It's a Jones Hope Wooten comedy, which we've done several of them over the years, and our audience here in Tellico really loves it. And with that, I'm going to ask a couple of questions, but first of all, Sue, you're directing it. Mm-hmm. Are you having fun?
Oh, yes. Am I having fun? Absolutely. Can I speak for my cast? I think I can say yes, they are having fun as well. It's a great story. It's funny. It's a lot of good jokes and a lot of good humor in it. So, yep, we're having a good time with it. Okay.
Is there an overall theme to the play?
Yes. We imagine you're in a small town, specifically in Texas. They're putting on a small town church Christmas pageant, and just about anything that could possibly go wrong does go wrong. But they pull it all together in the end, and it becomes a pretty poignant story. So I think the audience will really enjoy it. It's a good way to kick off the holiday season, I think.
And some of the characters, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think some of the characters is a continuation of some of the other plays that we've done by Jones Hope and Wooten. I think the Futrell sisters are involved, and so I think you'll recognize a lot of the names of the cast positions, and it's going to be wonderful. Rosie, this is yours. How many times have you done producing?
This is my very first time, and it's a wonderful experience. I'm having
wonderful
much
experience.
more.
That's not what I hear from other producers.
Oh, I don't know. I'm having fun. I think because of the cast and the crew that I'm working with, it's been a wonderful experience. I'm enjoying it.
Have you found that the quote responsibilities and duties of a producer turns out to be a little bit more than you might have expected?
After attending the class, learning what I was supposed to be doing as a producer is a little bit different than some of the responsibilities that have been handed down. But like I said, it's a good experience, and next time I produce, I'll be better prepared.
So have you had an opportunity to watch any of the rehearsals, or are you just busy producing?
No, my job was, of course, to get the cast and crew and make sure that that's all set to go. But I'm at all the practices, and like when they did the read through and things like that. Last night I helped if they forgot a line. I'm there and watching and listening and learning every night.
Good, wonderful. Rosie also is heavily involved in a lot of other organizations and things here in the village. How do you find time to do this?
You know what they say, if you ask a busy person, they usually can find the time to get things done. And I think I'm one of those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope you continue having a wonderful time being
I
a
will.
producer. A producer, a lot of times people has a reputation like you do all the work behind the scenes, but you never get any credit and you don't have any fun. But Rosie's telling you it is fun. It's wonderful. So when we ask you to be a producer, you can handle it too. Tony, stage manager. You have done many different type roles with the players on stage for many great productions. What are you finding out about stage manager? What would you say about it?
Well, it seems that whenever there's a play whose cast is in the double digits, they come to me to be a stage manager, because once the rehearsals are all done and the performance nights start, I'm up in the control booth calling cues, sound cues, light cues, and mic cues to just to make sure that all these actors come on and off stage, their mics are on, their mics are off, and making sure this, the right sound effects are on, the right lighting effects are out, and it gets pretty busy up there, just and whispering to the other to the light and sound booth people.
Are you having a wonderful time?
It's yes, I am. It's a real challenge, and I enjoy this type of a challenge, especially getting up in that booth and calling the cues the way they're supposed to be done, because that's if the play doesn't go right, it's probably because it's something I did or didn't do.
Well, touching on that point, a lot of people think, oh, the director. Yeah, the director is a head honcho and the guru and whatever. But once dress rehearsal's over and once the production starts, really the director just shakes hands and says hi to everybody. Right. Who runs the show? The stage manager.
That's true.
So if it does go bad, Tony, not Sue. You got to remember that. But it's like water off a duck's back. It wouldn't bother him. Ticket sales are going really well for Christmas Bells. So our show is in 2 weeks. Again, you can get tickets on our website, Tellico Community Playhouse. Well over 75% of all of our tickets have already been sold. So this warning of get them quick is not a fake warning. It's a truthful statement. You need to get your tickets because it will be a sellout. It's called Christmas Bells, Tellico Community Playhouse website. You can buy the tickets right there, pick your seat and the night you would like to come. We're really looking forward to next year's season as well. We all are involved in the players again next year. Do any of you have anything you would like to add?
Just as president of the players, just the fact that we've got a great group of people, we've got a wonderful board, but we also have a fantastic pool of volunteers. And if you've got any interest of anything with the theater involved backstage, on stage, tech areas, whatever, we've always welcomed new people coming in, and we'll find something for you to do irregardless of what experience you've had up to this point. So I think we can all say, all three of us can say, this was not in our background capabilities, but we've come to find that this is something we really enjoy doing. So.
And I think we all do a wonderful job, really. One thing you may want to put on your calendar, if you'd like to know more about the theater and what each of the positions, like we mentioned, and there are like a half a dozen to a dozen more titled positions of theater workers, we're having in March 5th, 12th, and 19th, a class through the Tellico Village University called The Theater and How It Ticks. And so look on the information in the websites of the Tellico Village University and our website for that information. And I think you would really enjoy it if you're interested in the theater and want to know what everybody does within the theater. We'll try to do a good job with that. So if that's all we have to tell you at this time, hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you in January. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Len.
Thank you.